Hi guys, today we are going to discuss another important topic for 100 days session. Okay, you have to go through these sessions which is most important topics where it is the trends, NEET trends has to be follow these topics. I did sort out it and I am going to explain every day. You have to follow it, like it and share it, and then I am going to discuss today is the topic is adrenal gland. Okay. Adrenal gland, it is the endocrine gland. Endocrine gland, does it mean it can be release hormones? Okay. How it is origin? The origin of adrenal gland, just look into here. Yeah, there are germ layers or ectoderm. 3 germ layers are there. 3 germ layers like 3 germ layers are there. 3 germ layers are what? Ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Okay? Ectoderm, and mesoderm, and endoderm. These layers are germ layers which is highly produce another cells, mean it is stem cells. So, adrenal gland which is located at the kidney, which is have cortex region and medullary region. Cortex region are produced from the mesodermal origin and medullary region which is produced from the ectodermal production. Okay. The medulla which is originate from the ectoderm, and the cortex region which is originate from the cortex region is endoderm. Cortex region which is produced from the mesoderm and medulla region which is produced from the ectoderm. Okay. 2 regions are there from the 3 germ layers, and these germ layers which is produced in the above the kidney. Above the kidney there is a gland called adrenal gland. Okay. I hope you guys understand the origin place of the adrenal gland, and the NEET points, it is location and structure. Where it is located? Location and structure. It is one pair of the adrenal gland located above the kidney. This is the location located above the kidney. Yeah, where it is? Above the kidney. And composed, it has medulla inner region, cortex is outer region. Just look into here. Yeah, this is the gland which is outer part and inner part. Inner part we can call it as medulla, outer part which is called it as cortex. Why it is differentiate mean they originate from the different germ layers, mean different stem cells in the embryonic development. Okay? Yes. And if come to this adrenal medulla, they can secrete such a different hormones. Adrenal cortex region also secretes different hormones. Okay. Adrenal medulla, they can secrete catecholamines. Okay. Adrenal cortex, medulla which is catecholamines mean there is epinephrine, norepinephrine mean adrenaline, non-adrenaline. Guys, most important, the adrenal medulla and cortex region, they can produce different kind of chemicals called hormones. Okay. If come to the medulla, that is catecholamines they can release. Catecholamines mean they are in opposite in nature, epinephrine, non-epinephrine, like that, adrenaline, non-adrenaline. Okay. Adrenaline is another name, epinephrine, non-adrenaline another name is non-epinephrine. It is known as emergency hormone. It is known as emergency hormone or else fight-flight hormones, It is called as emergency hormone. It is fight-flight hormone. Okay. I hope you guys understand this. Okay. Yeah, I am gonna tell you again. Adrenal gland located above the kidney, it has 2 parts which is medulla part and cortex region. They are originate from two different germ layers. They secretes two different kind of like hormones. And if come to the adrenal medulla, they can secrete catecholamine hormones, that is epinephrine, non-epinephrine. We can call this it as adrenaline, non-adrenaline. Okay? Yes. And functions of these, okay? Yeah, functions of adrenal medullary hormones. Functions of adrenal medullary hormones. They can increase alertness, pupil dilation, okay? Yeah, hair stands like a minute. Yeah, it can increase heart rate. This is important. This is important, heart rate, and respiration also, rate of respiration, and heart construction and heart strength. It stimulate, okay, glycogen breakdown. This is also important. Glycogen breakdown, increase the blood. It stimulate proteolysis mean protein breakdown and lipids breakdown. Okay. Yeah. If it is cortex, adrenal cortex, what they can release? Adrenal cortex, what they can release? Yeah, adrenal cortex, which has three zones, zona glomerulosa, zona fasciculata, and zona reticularis. Okay, zona glomerulosa nothing but it is the glomerular of the kidney, which is filter area. This is outer, this is middle, this is inner of the cortex region. Cortex region has three zones, which is zona glomerulosa and zona fasciculata, zona reticulosa, okay, reticularis. Okay, these hormones which is secretes glucocorticoids, mineralocorticoids, androgen steroids. Glucocorticoids, mineralocorticoids, androgen steroids. Okay, yeah, glucocorticoids, mineralocorticoids, androgen steroids. Just look into here. Adrenal cortex has three zones, outer, middle, inner. Outer is zona glomerular. Okay, there is a glomerular filtration is there in the kidney. Filtration nothing but there is a osmoregulation, which is mineralocorticoids actually, and zona fasciculata, this is middle layer, and zona reticularis, reproduction. Okay, yeah, glucocorticoids, which is cortisol, mineralocorticoids, which is aldosterone, and androgenic steroid, which is sex hormones they can control. Okay, corticoids mean glucocorticoids, mineralocorticoids, and androgenic. Yeah, guys, just look into here. There is any term relevant here. Just look into here. Glomerulosa is the term. Glomerulosa is the term. It is relevant to the glomerular filtration. Glomerular filtration. Glomerular filtration nothing but there is a mineralocorticoids, mean it is relevant to the aldosterone. Aldosterone where it is actin. If it is nephron, okay, there is a part of DCT and collecting duct, reabsorption is there, sodium reabsorption is there. Sodium reabsorption is going to take place in the DCT part and collecting duct part, mean sodium is absorption by the hormone which is aldosterone. Aldosterone is mineralocorticoids. Mineralocorticoids comes under the layer zona glomerulosa. Got it? Mineralocorticoids, zona glomerulosa. Mineral is what? Na, sodium, where it is the hormone which is involved aldosterone. mineralocorticoids, the hormone which is aldosterone, they can take the reabsorption of sodium in the part of DCT and collecting duct of the nephron. I hope you guys understand it. Okay. Zona fasciculata, which is middle layer of the adrenal cortex region, that is glucocorticoids they can release. Glucocorticoids mean cortisol, they regulate the glucose in the blood. In the blood there is a glucose levels they can regulate. Okay. Yeah. Androgenic steroids, which is reticularis, zona reticularis. Reticularis nothing but it is androgens, mean reproduction hormones, that is sex hormones, they can comes under zona reticulosa. Zona reticulosa, androgen, okay, yes, androgen hormones, zona reticulosa. Okay, I'm going to tell you, adrenal cortex, there are 3 regions. In the adrenal medulla is different. In the cortex there is 3 different zones, that is zona glomerulosa, zona fasciculata, zona reticularis. Glomerulosa nothing but it is relevant about nephron, where the sodium reabsorption going to take place in the DCT and collecting duct. DCT and collecting duct, sodium reabsorption is taking place by under the hormone aldosterone. Aldosterone located in the cortical region of the zona glomerulosa of the adrenal gland. Adrenal gland located above the kidney. So, it is relevant to the kidney, right? Osmoregulation, sodium reabsorption under the aldosterone, where it is located in the adrenal cortex zona glomerulosa part. I hope okay you understand. And zona fasciculata, which is middle layer of the adrenal cortex, that can be release glucocorticoids, is gluco mean glucose levels, they can regulate in the blood. Okay. Zona reticularis, which is androgen steroids, that can be sex hormone, they can regulate FSH, LH like hormones. I hope you guys understand it. Okay. Yeah. If come to the next. Yeah, we are going to discuss each layer what they can release. Yeah. Glucocorticoids, we can call it as cortisol. That is gluconeogenesis. Okay. Gluconeogenesis, the production of glucose from the non-carbohydrate. Production of glucose from non-carbohydrate.